In the heart of a growing southern town, Homeowners Association (HOA) proudly unveiled its newest suburban development, 156 pristine houses lined with sidewalks, manicured lawns, and freshly planted trees. Buyers flooded in, eager to claim their slice of modern comfort. For the HOA board, it seemed like the project was a triumph of planning and vision. What they didn't know was that the land beneath those homes carried a century-old story that was about to resurface. The land once belonged to a black farmer named Elijah Carter. In 1922, at a time when racial prejudice made ownership a struggle, Elijah purchased 200 acres of farmland through sheer grit and determination. He raised his children there, tilled the soil, and built a legacy that was meant to endure. But he also understood the risks of his time. Powerful developers and opportunistic speculators often pushed black families off their property. To protect his land, Elijah placed a unique clause in the deed. No sale of the property would be valid unless all direct heirs signed off. The title would revert to the family if sold under duress or fraud. Decades passed, and Elijah's descendants moved across the country. Some became teachers, others engineers, but all knew the land remained theirs by blood. Eventually, confusion over paperwork and deliberate negligence by local officials caused the property records to appear abandoned. When the HOA purchased the tract from a developer, they believed they held a clean title. Bulldozers moved in, foundations were poured, and families moved into homes built on what they thought was secure ground. Then came the letter. The Carter family's attorney presented proof of Elijah's 1922 clause, backed by notarized documents and state property law. Overnight, the HOA found itself entangled in a legal nightmare. Homeowners were stunned. Could their dream homes really sit on land that was never rightfully for sale? Courts soon became battlegrounds, with the Carter descendants arguing for restitution and recognition. While they did not wish to uproot innocent families, they demanded compensation from the HOA and developers who had ignored due diligence. The case captured national attention, sparking debates on land rights, historic injustices, and the hidden traps buried in old deeds. In the end, the Carter family won a landmark settlement that not only honored Elijah's foresight, but also forced the HOA to pay millions in damages. The homes remained, but every resident came to know the story of the farmer, whose century-old wisdom ensured his family would never be erased. Elijah's trap wasn't meant for vengeance, it was meant for remembrance.